first got started doing music really as a kid. I mean, my mom had me singing the Star Spangled Banner and things at church when I was probably, 4th, 5th grade. And it's been a part of my life ever since. Really feel naked without it. So I've been in worship, music worship now for probably since 2000, 2001, 2002. Worshiping with different churches as a worship leader, as a choir member, but a lot as a worship leader. And really that just was that was kind of the next step for me out of even writing and working with bands, because my relationship with Christ became so very important to me. And I got to a place where the music was becoming a reflection of my relationship with Christ, my thoughts on Christ.
Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know He holds the future. Life is worth the living, just because He lives.
This first one, Because He Lives, taking a Gaither song and having an opportunity to put a different spin on it and add an additional bridge to it. I think it's something that's really special. I hope it's something that speaks to people and encourages them in their relationships with Christ to be inspired, to not be fearful, to not worry. And I know we're living in a time and that's kind of the mode of things. But also beyond not being worried about your personal place, but hopefully the song Because He Lives, My Father's Heart, inspires people to step into maybe difficult places that Christ is calling them to, where His light needs to shine. When we were talking about designing the video for this song, I really wanted to include some pictures of some challenging places in creation, challenging places for humanity, and then moving from seeing all of the challenge into being inspired to do something as the Spirit of God pulls you into seeing what's really happening around us, and then the church standing up and saying, we're going to be a church that follows the Spirit of God, that engages in prayer, and then listens to hear God's voice, and then acts based on what we're hearing from the Spirit.
People, are you ready for the revolution? Oh, people, prepare the way for the one who'll take His throne. People, in a twinkling, find a resolution. Oh, people, are you ready? Get ready. Jah will change our constitution.
Revolution, when I started writing that song, it was kind of this cross between Bob Marley meets the Police meets Stevie Wonder, and all of those elements converging onto one song. Really, just a song that says, "Hey, people, are you ready to do something differently? Are you ready to do your relationship with Christ and moving into the things of Christ differently for greater impact?" I think as a disciple of Christ, a follower of Christ, it's important that not only that we see His desire to work in our personal lives, but also that we see He's calling us to move into parts of the culture to be a reflection of His love, His light, His heart. And so hopefully that's what people get from the song Revolution, and they're inspired to go deeper, to go further in their relationship.